welcome to the Teh Tarik Hour. Teh Tarik Hour.
Teh Tarik Hours.
Starring me, Azreen,
Me, Akid.
Akid. We are two Sohai. Want to talk about things. That's why we start this show called the Teh Tarik Hour.
Yeah.
So okay, why Teh Tarik Hour?
Actually, I know. Just pump up from my mind, and we just do this so high. And then one day, my fellow friend Azreen asked me to do some broadcasting. I think I also no experience to do this broadcasting, but just start. I just kickstart. Then we come up with the one so high thing. It's called
Teh Tarik Hour.
Teh Tarik Hours.
Teh Tarik Hour.
Just chit chat and then just talk whatever. I mean, in Malaysia and what
No lah.
we feel right or wrong.
Because me and you, whenever we lepak, we always talk a lot of Sohai thing, stupid things about Malaysia, and I think it's very entertaining lah when we talk also. And I think if people also listen our talking, I think they will find also entertaining, right?
Yeah, I think
But who knows? Maybe no one will also watch lah.
I think we are doing it for ourselves lah, because we are not actually for our age. Like last time we are always hang out at Mamak and then talk here and talk there, talk until 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Just nothing. But maybe we are bring up on YouTube means for this
Bring the experience to YouTube
bring the experience.
Like chit chat bullshit talk like that one like Sohai things
Yeah.
But I mean that's the whole idea of this podcast this show how it will be evolve one we maybe it start simple, then maybe we'll other things to put in there we don't know, but the whole purpose of our podcast is talk about mostly Malaysian things that's the Teh Tarik idea, because Teh Tarik is very Malaysian idea, right? Consider like that, like whenever you lepak at Mamak, you drink Teh Tarik, then you should talk nonsense for 2-3 hours then
Yeah, I believe a lot of Malaysians a lot of Malaysians lepak in Mamak all the time, not because they are poor or what or rich. I think it's one part of our cultures. From our old generation until now, I think a lot of people is hang out at Mamak. Got good food, got good drink, and then just spend a 10 ringgit or 20 ringgit, you spend a whole night in the Mamak.
Well, you consider quite interesting because that is the only place that like all kinds of people can go on
Yes,
Like-
so
like-
all the old generation is not just for youngster. Maybe it's from old generation, like your parents your grandparents even your kids
like you can't really have this kind of situation when you go McDonald's like that, right?
I think McDonald's is more to the Western style lah. For our Malaysian, I think for all races is prefer
Then
Mamak.
Kopitiam, you won't consider it's a Malaysian punya thing Kopitiam.
Kopitiam is more Chinese.
You still feel very Chinese.
Yes, it's a Chinese. Maybe Mamak is the Mamak you can call got Kung Fu Chow, Tao Kway Teow, all that you can find
also true.
Mamak. But in Kopitiam is hardly to find some Malay food. How you can find a very nice nasi kanda in the Chinese Kopitiam?
True also lah. Wow, you so detailed, you know like that one
No lah, because we are Malaysians of course we are look for some places can hang out with other races friends. You can share the food. Because Malaysia is a food
But-
country.
True lah. I think Mama is the only place like you go you don't care any your race, religion or what. You can just go lepak, makan for a few hours. But again, you say like different people, like different class also can go like you very poor guy also, very rich guy also can anytime also can go lepak Mama one because no sea.
Because one thing is Mamak is 24 hours. 24 hours nowadays. I don't know other places but especially in KL, Kuala Lumpur here we are hang out at the Mamak store. Even it's 1 o'clock. You feel hungry? Hey, go Mamak. What you do? Mamak. Everything also Mamak.
I tell you straight, Mama not the most healthiest place to go also lah.
But it's a convenience place. Not. It's a convenience we go.
True also lah. I mean, at the end of the day, if like suddenly someone say, go lepak lah, for sure the first place you go is Mamak one cannot go other place what also.
Yeah, because for our generations is like we always to date some friends or date your girlfriend also go for Mamak.
Oh, but you don't say like that. Nowadays also girls also say mama date cannot one.
Because
Low
nowadays
class already, you know.
Mamak also got class, Mamak is got Western food and then not just the mee goreng things,
Yeah, I mean see which mama lah. Maybe some mama is like super expensive
Luxury,
one, luxury one.
Nowadays, not say the Mamak, you just a very cheap skate place for you for that.
I mean,
think-
not okay lah. Mama also got different levels, right?
yeah, different level, yeah.
That's why you can go mama there sell the sotong bakar one
Yeah.
Chiba you can get pay like 50, 60 ringgit like that one for
Yeah
1
lah.
year. same level as you go like Western level. But then you can also find the mama, the roti canai, 1 ringgit or 2 ringgit like that. Then also teh tarik, outing your meal already, right?
So Mamak is some kind of like, is no matter if you are poor or rich, you also can do whatever thing you can.
But
Mamak,
I think some people always think like mama is like low class one lah, because you cannot go dating mama one.
it depends which Mamak you go.
I think that only applies in KL lah. Only KL can find like, or maybe like KL, Penang, all these like big places that you can find the
City
expensive
place
one,
lah.
city place one lah. You go kampong punya mama is like still consider affordable places lah.
Is if let's say you're rich and poor, you have these destinations. If let's say you go for like outskirt Mamak, is some other maybe this Mamak is the food is very good for nasi kandar. Okay, I purposely drive to 2-3 hours to go there for only the food. Then makes sense what? Let's say I go for maybe some like I don't know kacang. You go for kacang for satay or something like Mamak. You also is
Oh damn, also true also. Eh? You sanggup to go that far one.
because you are drive you with your girlfriend and then at
Wow,
the same
you
time
also romantic like that one.
you can find for some good food.
True also lah. I mean that's why mama is quite unique in that sense lah. Eh?
Yeah, I think it's a good unit in Malaysia lah.
I mean true lah, but
It's a represent on Malaysians.
don't know. At some point I thought to myself maybe I should less go mama because not so healthy already.
Healthy or not healthy is the other issue. Happy or not happy is one issue.
Wow, like that one. So deep one. So why so deep suddenly? Why you become seafood already, is it? Wow, like that I think we need to like do a top 10 of which mama to go to one.
Yeah, I think if let's say for our viewers, if let's say like to rank our Mamak, maybe you can put some comment in our YouTube and see which
share your place, your favorite mama lah. Like
share
that.
your favorite Mamak.
And maybe one day we can do a show. We go the mama there and test their food or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Also can lah. But this is not our show. Is not just about mama lah. We also talk about other things in life also lah. So in this first episode, the main focus is about why Teh Tarik and why it correlates to mama, because it's our Malaysian mentality to talk anything we can talk when we are at mama while drinking Teh Tarik. Some people don't drink Teh Tarik. That's okay also. Up to you lah. Teh O ice also not bad one lah. But for our podcast, we want to talk about anything we can talk about when we lepak at mama lah. So the first thing we want to talk about, we talked about already lah. Basically mamaks in Malaysia and its very unique culture one lah. But I never see like Chinese mama, like Chinese owned mama. Got such thing
I think Mamak is not from Chinese. The Mamak I think is from Indian.
No, I know it's from India, but like got at some point.
The owner, you mean?
Yeah, like run by Chinese one.
I think got run by Chinese, but the kaki tangan is not Chinese.
But you never see that one, that video? One the Chinese guy cook at the mama store. He cook his own food one. You never see okay. See, this is the thing about podcast. We can talk something so high then I can show to him. So yeah, this Malaysian Chinese dude impress KL worker by cooking his own rice. Chinese guy cook food one you won't see it on the thing because I haven't set up the podcast to show the screen. But in the future, once we get better, he will try to make it more nicer lah. But so this is the story So the mama is always a place that the cook is the best one But then this Chinese guy, he's so good he can go cook his own nasi goreng one You see? Chinese also can do mama style.
I think nowadays, because Mamak is more Malaysians, man. We are talking about three races. We are more
Diverse already
diverse.
Diverse, like very together already multicultural thing.
Yeah, multicultural things. So Mama, I think one day I think it's called Mama Chinese food. They're served in Chinese food.
But you think you would go or not if the mama is like Chinese guy? Cook one.
This is
you willing or not?
it's so weird.
I see your lip like shaking already. You can go or not?
It's weird. It's weird for me.
Why? This guy, I saw the video. He very king one. Very good. He cook. I don't know the video. Can cannot play one. Need to figure out how to play the video next time. But the people said quite impressive one. Technical difficulties, but we cannot see. Oh well, never mind. But I tell you, he cooking style very like look like really professional level one.
The Chinese is a Chinese cooker in Mamak. Some kind of like a new.
If got this restaurant, would you visit or not?
Maybe I'm going to try.
We'll try.
I'll try.
Or if you go kopitiam and then you see a mama Indian guy cook also like that.
But a lot of Indian guys
see you okay with that one
But that one is a common no.
Why like that one Like why we cannot have like the common of like because if you see Malay in a mama store, you will still okay, right?
I think this is the religions or
you think it's a halal issue, is it?
Yes, one of the halal issues.
But
too sensitive for this thing.
This one we won't talk about the sensitive issues yet on the first episode maybe on the next episode or something like that we smart a bit, then maybe we can talk Now we are not so smart, so maybe not But you think it's like that, is it? Because you worry it's a religion issue if say Chinese cook the mamak there.
Religion issues. I'm Chinese. I don't mind.
But you worry the Malay who is Muslim can scared
Yeah, it's one thing is because still we are respect each other because some is like Islamic restriction or some things or it's not so good lah. This is my personal feelings.
But here's the thing: you say you don't mind but it also affect you to the mentality that you don't want to try if Chinese guy cook in mamak there.
I can try, but
you're not confident You say I mean it's like you're not confident to try like.
Not confident. Try is okay, but this one time if let's say it's not so good, the food is not so good. But is this one if let's say you apply for other people or other races, have mind because the Chinese guy to cook or something. This is some culture.
Is it the mentality you think that if they have the Chinese guy cooking
maybe you are Malay, this question I can throw back to you because you are the Malay. Do you mind a Chinese guy is a cook?
I think you asking wrong Malay because I'm a terrible Malay one.
Then you have to ask the viewers or what.
I think if you ask like really conservative or very maintain the that one mentality maybe they will be very not confident to try because they scared also like we don't know they touch what or something like that. Like the Chinese guy, maybe he eats something and touch something at home that's not halal, then come to work at mama, then they worry this thing
But this thing, the question is the religion issues. So this is, I think, it's another topic where I cannot delve inside because I think we are Malaysian or Chinese or whatever races. This is a bit of people lah, because I think it's a freedom of the people and the people who
Not so free, eh? You don't know. Recently, Kelantan also, Kelantan, I think, they already banned all concert already.
this is the things lah. It's because
I mean, I can understand your perspective, lah. I want to be sensitive of the religion, but at what point is you become sensitive to religion? Is you just, obey to the religion thing rather than just like finding the balance there.
Because I also have a lot of Malay friends. It's very hard because government is governments, people is people. I don't know you guys understand what's the words I'm saying. the government is government. People is living in Mamak, and then in our country is different. The mindset, and then for some people in the Malay also a lot of Malay, not just one thinking of Malay is their thinkings. Not all is the same lah.
Yeah, that's true lah. Not all people think the same one lah. The only problem is when like you have the government and they very close to religion and they want to enforce that guideline to be moral lah. That's the problem.
Guideline and moral for certain, not for the Malay group of people,
but they want to enforce it to everyone, kind of like that.
But I still go back to the words. Happy is happy, lor. Then just do what.
Here's the thing. I also agree. Like, happy is as long as you happy, and you not hurt anyone. Yeah. The most important is that. But the problem is sometimes you do something and people see you one eye, then they will say like, oh, this one is too happy for me already. I cannot. You too happy also cannot already. How some people happy? It's like drink beer every day like that one. It's like that.
I think it's
I want to give a more extreme example lah, but I really cannot do one.
Because we have in Malaysia here we have Malaysia's government have restriction or rules for Malay group of people. Then because some other place like even I'm not saying so Malay lah, because some Malaysians go overseas and something is you do whatever you want and then do something. It's not so restrict yourself to do something you cannot do. More freedom lah.
I don't think we can reach that level lah. I think Malaysia as a whole still very conservative one.
Once just a recent case, island marijuana.
You want to smoke, is it?
It's open. I think that one is for the medical's purpose lah. But I think
but also for leisure also no meh?
Leisure, yeah, I saw some people. Yeah, also.
Our KJ also go, right? He enjoyed that also. not enjoy lah. He go for research Not say he go smoke lah. I mean he go there to research purpose. But yeah lah, they in Malaysia they are talking about using marijuana for medical purpose, not for fun one.
This is only the strict line.
The easy line there is just medical purpose for now lah.
Purpose for
but
now.
You say lah. So Thailand already legalized the weed in there lah.
Yeah.
You want to go try, is it?
Why not? Because this thing is
you know why? If you get caught, come back, you die. We still have death penalty for.
This is the country restriction. This is not the. I mean, we still got the human right to do our thing. We are not harm for other peoples. We are trying something. We are adult. We have self-control yourself and do something. It's not saying I have addicted to drug or something. Then I'm so sorry about that, because maybe some teenagers is not go to try for drug or some other things lah. But after you adult, you have your self-control. You are educated. Then you are trying something. You have your self-control yourself. Hey, this thing is harm for yourself and harm for your family. You have to drag out yourself. If not, you go for counseling.
No lah. The problem is you're talking like very logical person one.
Yeah lah, logical lah. This is
they want too logical already. You cannot. Here it's like the I think since you remember back then in the 90s that one, the HIV, the AIDS pandemic,
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's the government really pushed the idea that if you kena drugs, you are forever a bad guy. You remember that commercial one? The father is a good working Malay guy. He go to work and then someone give him drugs. And then after that he take drugs and then he die in the toilet. Then the kids all cry like that one. Last time I remember got this commercial last time one. Every time they show
But
us.
this is old thinking, what? But nowadays,
Problem is a lot of people in leader is old people.
so we have to change our mind,
But-
and we have to change the people who are control us.
But you think you say like that. Hello, you want to overthrow you want to say overthrow the government one.
I'm not saying overthrow. I mean the government to change their mind lah, because nowadays when the youngster, lah.
Here's the problem. In order for the youngsters to go into the power one, they need to jaga hati of the older generation one. So that's why they will maintain their politic and their thinking same in line with older generation one for sure. Cannot simply, if you simply say radical, like okay, I'm the new politician, and I say all this marijuana all okay one. You think the older people will let him come into power, meh? Won't one.
Okay, the one more thing is, the riot power. I mean, it's the who or the what thing lah. If let's say a lot of people who are what, I agree for the marijuana to be legalized. Then, if let's say 8 to 10, 8 people agree, 2 people are disagree, then which means is the thing is can go through law.
Here's the thing. Just because the people think it should be okay, the only thing that matters is the people who vote to the people in power. So okay, 10 people, 8 people think marijuana okay. But the only people that vote is just 2 people only. And the 2 people is against marijuana. Then you 8 people also no care one, because the people in power is the people who don't agree with your.
Then we have to come back to riot. Lor.
Is it?
I come back to.
I ask you honest,
the public.
I ask you honestly, after we kinda backstab the last time for Sheraton, the 2018, you think Riot still willing to to vote or not?
I think we riot, we have many way to we are dissatisfied something, because nowadays a lot of the social medias new media. If let's say government have to really listen to the riot, they can collect for the for the opinion from the social medias or whatever thing, whatever.
I mean, you can collect the opinion. Is the most important is the opinion go into power or not?
Then we should have the good leader.
You know what I read the news the other day. The budget 2023 got a lot of good benefits lah. But then the news say wow, you know all this good thing we can only do if you vote BN in power. This kind of like threatening kind of thing is the tactic they use, like that one.
Yeah, after independence, 60 more years, it still use the same technique now.
You careful lah,
don't stay in Malaysia, man.
don't careful lah, don't suddenly say later we gonna catch one.
After 16 years, after independence, so many years, I think everyone should know lah.
Okay lah, we won't talk into this thing. Wow, so first episode already so deep one We I thought we want to talk very light.
I just do myself only. I just talk in a Mamak way when.
Yeah lah, true.
Yes.
This is the thing about the Mamak. When you hang out in Mamak lah, suddenly you talk small thing then become serious then become so high again, stupid again.
Because we just it's a small little peanut. We cannot do anything.
But you think about it nowadays, can do more as a small peanut already.
But a lot of peanut will become a 1 packet of peanut. 1 packet of peanut is over quite entertainment.
Wow, I like your thinking. It's very good.
So we have a more peanut,
Kacang putih.
Kacang putih.
Wah, I really
Satu gulung kacang putih. You
later one warehouse of kacang, is it? Good. I like this mentality. You very, how I say, very very forward thinking one.
Overthinking.
Okay, lah, I think that's enough for us for this first episode. I don't want to go too long lah, because I don't know, like in terms of length and then how we want to maintain this kind of like conversation. Maybe too long also not good, but too short also not good also, right?
And maybe you guys can give us some opinions for our show. You guys can suggest how long the show it can go to, and what topic you guys want to listen from us.
Yeah, lah. What so high things you want us to
Ah.
talk about? Like what stupid things you think? Like what are the things that you want to talk about with someone but no one want to talk with you? Then we can talk it for you lah. That one.
Actually, we are not such kind of person who want to do the shows and then do the entertain to everyone's lah. We are just want to sharing and discussing some things in happening in surroundings us lah. This is what the purpose we want to do the shows.
But okay, so that's the whole idea of the show lah, basically. So who knows? Maybe we will talk about other things as well in the future lah. Maybe we do things, we explore Malaysia kind of things, or maybe we even take the show on the road, jalan-jalan, visit other places. That's the beauty of the show, is that it can evolve into something else lah. Who knows?
Yeah, see you guys what you want to
See on
what
this
we-
content
what
lah.
we, yeah.
What the content you want. So we try to make it as much as that. But yeah, lah, that's the idea for this episode. This is I would say episode 0 lah. Our
It's a rehearsal thing. You can say rehearsal.
so if you enjoy this show, give us a like, subscribe, share, and all that fun things that you want to hear from a YouTuber or content creator lor. And then we will see on the next episode what we can do lor. Until then, goodbye.
Ciao.